And I don't have to worry about giving it to my kids.
Yeah, I shaved her
I know
back.
where
You
it
might
came
not recognize her. Okay.
Right, he's in the booth.
Contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game? You're a single player, is that right? All right, could you give me your name, please?
Oh, dear.
Anybody have any model?
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game? Gotcha.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard.
The other day, Helen talked to the host, and I pulled him aside.
Oh,
and I
you're
was
dancing
like,
your pants, Susan? I'm making it happen. 20 seconds.
That's 20. 20 seconds, oh shit. Okay, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, alright?
Good luck. Okay, here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, thank you. Go to black. Great. Okay, guys, stand by.
Domo arigato, buddy. Got a motor.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, now this is what I like to see, a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed contestant. All right, you comfortable? Good, we're starting. How about it? Hit me with the category.
One!
The name of this category is Little Women with Vicious Uppercuts. Okay, this isn't going to be easy, but you're looking at $3,000. Everything in place? Because here she comes. Meg, Joe, Beth, and Amy from Little Women enter a boxing tournament. If Meg is a lightweight, Joe is a featherweight, Beth is a flyweight, and Amy is a bantamweight, who is the lightest? Amy, Joe, Meg, or Beth? Knockout!
Yeah!
You know, I think more boxing fans would have dug that novel if Beth died fighting in the ring. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Down! Question 2!
The category behind this question is good guys and upset stomachs. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Okay, listen carefully. For this one, I'm not going to read the possible answers to you, so you'll have to read them yourself. Ready? Here we go. How do you spell the position one must play in order to win the Rolaids trophy? The Rolaids A-W-A-R-D is given to an R-E-L-I-E-V-E-R every Y-E-A-R.
Yeah!
But there's not much you can do with a big round piece of mint-flavored chalk. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. Here's the category. Watch where you're stepping, big guy. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. Suppose you decided to use the entire world as a baseball field. Because of its geometrical shape, what would be the most logical thing to use as home plate? The San Andreas fault line, the Bermuda Triangle, Red Square, or the Pentagon? Home plate has 5 sides.
Yeah!
And with the Pentagon as home plate, you're going to have to watch out for your other bases suddenly closing down. Okay, pick a category.
Look at me, I got a 4. Ouch.
The category, roses are dead. The amount on the table is $3,000. Hey, sports nut, it's January 1st, and you know you're not going to see your significant other much today because of all the college football and TV, so you decide to get him or her something to make up for it. If you give your significant other a dozen roses that are as old as the Rose Bowl, when would they have been planted? 1777, 1875, 1902, or 1969? No, in 1875, I think people were celebrating the 100th anniversary of the toilet bowl. This is the correct answer. The Rose Bowl was first played on January 1st, 1902. And coincidentally, the first divorce was filed for on January 2nd, 1902. Okie doke, give me a category. Uh-oh, Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
It's time for a Flicker Piss Nut Store.
Your category for this gibberish question is, this game's contagious. The opening value is $5,000. Okay, now remember you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. All right, tell me what sports phrase the following phrase rhymes with. My nose blew a Hummer. All right, see if this helps. You'll hear it at a baseball game. You'll hear it after a close play at first. It helps break a tie. Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return. I don't know. I agree with what Tom Hanks said. There's no tying. There's no tying in baseball. All right, come on. Hit me. We need a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here's your category. The Cereal Bowl Games. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. Because there's no NCAA Division I school that uses this creature as a mascot, which of these cereal spokes figures would be least likely to fill in as a cheerleader at one of the games? Lucky the Leprechaun, the Trix Rabbit, Tony the Tiger, or the Honey Nut Bee? No rabbits in Division I.
Silly rabbit, Division I mascotting is for large, intimidating creatures.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Tag Team Naked Skydiving, tonight at 7.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. It's a clean job, but somebody's got to do it. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Guess what? All your favorite cleaning product spokesmen have formed a softball team. If the first 4 batters in order are the Brawny Man, the Tidy Bowl Man, Mr. Bubble, and Mr. Clean, who would be batting cleanup? Mr. Bubble, Mr. Clean, the Tidy Bowl Man, or the Brawny Man? Mr. Clean. The 4th batter is known as the cleanup hitter. Yeah, sure, he looks like a power hitter, but that wuss usually just stands up there looking for a walk. Category time. What's it gonna be? This one's gonna be, where's the fire? And this one's gonna be worth $3,000. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If cartoon canine Scooby-Doo taught his young sidekick Scrappy-Doo how to perform a proper hydrant lift, for what type of competition would they be training? Gymnastics, equestrian show jumping, pair skating, or weightlifting? The hydrant lift is a maneuver used in pair skating. And if you're a dog, the old hydrant leg lift can come in pretty handy when you don't agree with the judges.
Hey, what are you doing, you dumb mutt?
Okay, pick a category.
The German judge gives a
9.
And this category is Bo Don't Know Jack. Okay, this might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If Bo Jackson of Bo Knows slogan fame were named after the Aikido term Bo, what might the literal translation of his slogan be? The kick to the face nose, the thin sumo wrestler nose, the long staff nose, or he who walks on rice paper nose? In Aikido, a bow is a long staff used for combat. Yeah, and Bo says he doesn't mind the nickname Long Staff one bit. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. Hang 10. And the category is Roger. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. Based on his famous accomplishment in track and field, which of these might track star Roger Bannister do in the bedroom? Go for the gold 7 times in a row, take his pole to record heights, do his famous flop in bed, or finish in under 4 minutes. Roger Bannister was the first person to break the 4-minute mile. 4 minutes. Boy, won't his wife be thrilled. All right, that's 1 round down. Now don't get distracted by the round card, girl, because we're off to round 2. Okay, listen up. In round 2, everything's worth double. You understand what double means? Times 2? Okay, let's go. Okie dokie, give me a category.
11.
And the category is... Why didn't Fred just go in through the window? A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Imagine the Flintstones featured Wilma Rudolph as Fred's wife instead of Wilma Flintstone. Given Wilma's chosen sport, what new name for the cartoon series would be most appropriate? The Pigskin Stones, the Javelin Stones, the Sprint Stones, or the 10-Pin Stones? Yes, Wilma Rudolph overcame multiple childhood diseases to become one of the world's greatest female sprinters. I guess we know who should be driving their car. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
The category is hardball candy. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. All right, get yourself set. It's time. If the makers of the Tootsie Pop came out with a Major League Baseball version of their candy containing all the layers of a regulation baseball, which of the following would never be licked? Rubber, yarn, cork, or gel? Regulation Major League Baseballs do not contain gel. Gel would be in the Freshen Up baseball. Okay, pick a category.
The thrill of victory, the agony of 13.
The category is Chicago Bowl Sessions. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Okay, let's say that in his second retirement, Michael Jordan forgoes baseball and flies to Spain to give bullfighting a try. When he kills his first bull, what is the highest possible honor the judges can bestow upon Matador Mike? 2 horns, 2 hooves and a tongue, 2 ears and a tail, or the heart? Nah, if you ever seen Jordan dunk, you know the last thing he needs is more tongue. Hey, are you done with your siesta? 2 ears and a tail. Bullfighting's equivalent of a gold medal. But it doesn't look too good around your neck when your picture's on a box of Wheaties. Category time. What's it gonna be?
All sports, all the time, you're tuned to 14.
The category behind this question is pro football and modern art. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. All right, say you're a huge NFL history buff and you're completely bald. If you decide to paint the very first NFL helmet insignia on the sides of your head, what will you most likely hear as you walk down the street? Lightning bolts, look, it's the mighty Thor. Wonder what the G stands for. Nice horns, are you a mountain goat? Or S, who does he think he is, Superman? In 1948, Fred Gerke, a player, painted ram's horns on each of the LA Rams helmets, making them the first NFL team to sport a helmet logo. Yeah, the painted horns went over a hell of a lot better than the fake goatees. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
It's question 15. It's question 15.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Life is like a box of gumps. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Ready on the trigger? Pull. Forrest Gump is in the last mile of a marathon when he pulls out a box of chocolates and starts eating them. What happens as a result? He gets a red flag, he gets disqualified, he must stop to chew, or he gets a 2-minute penalty. Poor Forrest gets disqualified, because in a marathon, you can only eat approved refreshments at official refreshment stations. I say we go ahead and let him have the chocolates on the one condition that we never, ever have to hear about those chocolates again. How about it? Hit me with the category. Uh-oh, Wes must rich climb more.
Once again, it's time for a Ticklish Tesco.
This gibberish questions category is torture for couples. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Okay, now tell me, with what name does this rhyme? Tree press me, then you. All right, here's a hint. You'd see a lot of sports there. Okay, let's see what you got. Start typing and hit return. home of millions of hours of arena football, Major League Soccer, and the Women's Pro Billiards Tour. Captivating. Okie doke, give me a category.
Question 17.
Here's the category. You asked for it, and there's $6,000 at the end of this question. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. What was former Chinese Prime Minister Deng Xiaoping's first request on his 1979 visit to the United States? To have dinner with Billie Jean King, to meet the Harlem Globetrotters, to watch a U.S. table tennis team practice, or to toss out the year's first baseball? Deng asked to meet the Harlem Globetrotters. And we narrowly missed setting off World War III when Meadowlark Lemon spun a ball on Deng's head. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
18.
Here's your category. Excuse me, but do you need your limbs? And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Man, cutbacks seem to be affecting everything these days, even the soccer organization FIFA. To cut costs, FIFA has ordered the removal of all body parts with which it is illegal to touch the ball in the field of play. Excluding the goalie, what do all soccer players need to have removed? Their arms and hands, their hands and heads, their buttocks and arms, or just their hands? Rejected. Let's take a look at the correct answer. For everyone but the goalie, use of the hands and arms is illegal in soccer. So I guess after a game, the two teams would butt heads instead of shaking hands. Good game. No. Thanks, you too. No. Category time. What's it gonna be?
19 here! Get your ice cold 19!
The category? We're having a party and you're not invited. Hello, this one's worth $6,000. Hang on tight. Here we go. In 1925, the Hamilton Tigers had the best regular season record in the NHL. Why didn't they play in the Stanley Cup playoffs? The entire team got suspended. The Stanley Cup was not played that year. They lost all their equipment or they were protesting against prohibition. After each of the Tigers asked for an extra $200 to show up for the playoffs, NHL President Frank Calder suspended them all. Yeah! Man, you'd never catch modern athletes under contract demanding more money. Okay, pick a category. 20! The name of this category is Pucks to the Head Will Do That. And this is $4,000 here. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Oh no, the hockey game's about to start and you forgot your protective cup. You grab the first thing handy, which is the Stanley Cup. Which of these will be true? You'll have about a 3-foot protrusion. Getting into the cup will be a tight squeeze. Your protection is insured for $100,000, or those jewels will really chafe your jewels. The Stanley Cup is 35.5 inches high. Yeah! And I know, you already have a 3-foot protrusion. Right. And I'm Wayne Gretzky. Okie doke, give me a category.
It's the Jackaroonie attack. So, you done the attack before? No problem. Here's your clue. What are you playing with? You better be playing with your buzzer, because we're about to begin.
player, a win like this should put you in the Hall of Fame. But since you're the only player, it'd probably be a pretty small Hall of Fame, don't you think? Hey, and you know what it would say over the door?
You don't know Jack!
Great show, everybody. Can we please cue the commercials? And Cookie, can you tell me the story about these contestants? What's happening?
Listen, excuse me, whenever you feel like playing again, you just gotta let me know, alright?
Parents, is your daughter living up to her full endorsement potential? If you just said no, it's time to consider Igor Garoli's Gymnastics Boot Camp. Igor teaches discipline.
What are you eating?
Just an apple.
No more food until you are back down to 75 pounds, you fat cow.
Ouch!
Igor teaches courage.
Igor, I broke my ankle.
Walk it off, cry baby.
And most of all, Igor teaches love.
You won the gold, I'm so proud.
Igor, I want a silver.
Get away from me.
And on Igor's training regimen, there's no need to worry about those pesky menstrual periods. Igor's girls say girls forever.
What are those, breasts? Get it out.
I'm developing.
Get out.
Igor Garoli's Gymnastics Boot Camp. It'll be the best $30,000 a year you ever spent. Call now.
Hi, welcome to Wholesome Hearth. Today we feature our succulent shrimp platter with a tangy, zesty cocktail sauce, our luscious fish fillet with our scrumptious, tantalizing tartar sauce, and our mouth-watering, creamy...
Shut up! Hey, I'm Marge from over at Tuffy's. Tired of jerks like this that use words that should have been voted out of the language years ago? Well, come on over to Tuffy's. Today we got burgers. Just burgers. And you get fries with them. What kind of fries? Who cares? They're fries. You also get some green crap and a soda. Is it an ice cold, refreshing... Oh! Shut up! Tuffy's, where real people eat.
Johnny, what are you chewing? Is that chewing tobacco?
Calm down, Ma. This is new Chud, the ABC chew of future big leaguers like me.
ABC?
Already been chewed. Chud is donated by former baseball stars to get kids like me off to a good start.
But doesn't that cause cancer?
Mom, former greats like Catfish Hunter and Joe Pepitone make sure that most of the cancer-causing agents have already been chewed out of Chud.
Most of the cancer-causing agents?
Come on, Mom. You gotta keep a little excitement in a chew. Chud does that, and more.
Well, if the big leaguers endorse Chud, it must be all right.
Yes!
Hey, young man, not in the house.
Sorry, Mom.
Chud comes in a variety of flavors, including Catfish, Three Fingers, and new Sparky. Chud, the first step to a big league chew.
You've had a big dinner, a tough night of armchair quarterbacking, and let's face it, you're a little backed up. Reach for a power-packed super protein dino bar. Power-packed with beef tuna, riboflavin, oat bran, raisins, corn, grapes, coffee, and wheat chaff, the super protein dino bar has enough fiber to clear out the Alaska pipeline. One bite and you'll feel the power of a raging river coursing through your digestive tract.
I am a little backed up, dear.
Here, honey, try a super protein dino bar.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Open the door. I gotta get in. Go.
The Super Protein Dino Bar comes in mocha, wild berry, burlap, steel wool, and new Crappuccino. Dick Weber, Mark Raw, Earl Anthony, Ron Palombi Jr. You've watched them burn up the lanes for years. Now you can watch the pins fly in your own home. Pro Bowling Videos presents Rolling Balls of Fire. Watch Earl Anthony pick off the impossible 4, 6, 7, 10 double pinochle. See Mark Roth bring home the cash with the 1, 2, 10 watch out spare. And you won't believe your eyes when Ron Palombi Jr. completes the death-defying 2, 4, 5, 8 bucket. The bucket. You'll see hour after hour of the nastiest, the dirtiest, the heart-stoppingest game in sports. Bowling. Order now and receive absolutely free the same Brunswick 357X finger hole inserts used by the pros.
Send check or money order to Rolling Balls of Fire, 848 West Eastman, Suite 203, Chicago, Illinois 60622. Allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. Order today.